Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here with you. Hello, hello, hello. It is good to be with you. It is afternoon. This is, what day is this? This is September 7th. And I have had my first radiation treatment this morning. And I saw Dr. Doro this morning. So it's been a full busy morning. And I'll kind of update you as we go along. So, how are you today? I hope you are doing well. I hope that life is good wherever you're at, and that whether it's night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of the day it is that you're viewing this video, that you and I can spend just a few minutes together and just enjoy each other's company. I love it when you guys are here with me. And I do feel that. It's weird, isn't it? But I do. I feel that you guys are with me, and I know so many of you have commented that I'm in your prayers, and I am so appreciative. I can't thank you enough. It just genuinely, it just touches my heart, and it just makes me feel so much gratitude for all of you. You're amazing. You're amazing. Don't you ever forget it. Okay, so what are we working on today? Well, I'm continuing on my fall journals, and I have now finished two, and they are in the mail, and I'm working. I have two more orders. I'm working on one, and I have one more to go out. Well, I have two to go out, duh. And then we'll see. I might be tired of fall journals. We'll see. So let's go ahead and change the screen so you can see the mess. See the mess as we are creating. Okay, so let me go over with you just kind of quickly this one. I've got one signature done, and this cover will lend itself to two signatures, I think. It's gonna be a bit of an alligator dillywhacker, but that's okay. I think that'll be fine. So we have been using, as in the other fall journals as well, I have been using a mixture of both Barbara 49 Dragonflies and Rachel with Roxy Creations. They're wonderful digitals. I love them both. I'm on their design teams, and I have links below my videos, so that regardless of what you're working on, if you use my codes, then you can get 10% off your total digital order on both of these wonderful ladies. Okay, so I've got a lot of old book pages that I have put together to make these little journals, and this is about a 4 by 6 inch size, and that's perfect. And I went out yesterday to try to find some more of this size, but I can't find any, so we'll see. I just need to get out and about more. We've got some writing. We've got this wonderful, I love doing these. I take it from a little book that I have that has these butterflies in it, and then I just add little bits and pieces to make, just kind of the I Spy look. Then we've got more writing page, and we've got, this is a digital. I believe this one is actually Barbara's, and then we've sprayed it with tea so that it's really nice for writing on. And then we have this old book page that I have used and reinforced because it is a little more delicate, and I have created this tag for writing on, and this tag for writing on. And these are Rachel's images. And then And then you see I've got another digital and some deli paper or tracing paper. And I created a video. It's up today. Well, you'll see it today, but I did it yesterday for little clusters. So this is just a fun little one that I've put in here. I love these fall clusters. And then I have put a little envelope that we have created. Isn't that fun? With a little tag that you can also write on, little journaling card, whatever you want to call it, and then just attach it with a paper clip. Let's see, wait, there's more. Obviously, I have not stitched this together. I will when I put it in the cover. So I have another one of those really sweet little it's kind of a spiritual, I don't know what religion or anything it is specifically, but it's just kind of general. And I love the images on here, and I thought these were really fun. And if the owner of this doesn't care for that, they can always put some wonderful images or cover that up. So you have that option. Not trying to push anything on anybody. And then here is a writing page. These are those book pages that I alter. And this is, what is this one? Idols the King. Anyway, this is a very old vintage page that I have added here. And then this was so much fun, you guys. So you just gotta try to do this. Okay, so this is just done from a bit of dictionary paper that I have coffee dyed. It's, it's fairly sturdy, even though it's kind of flimsy. Some of the dictionaries are, the paper. And I've just, because you don't have writing space, per se, unless you have like a thick marker or cover it up with something, I decided to add 3 journaling papers in here. So you've got front and back, front and back, front and back. So you've actually got quite a bit of writing space there. So that was super fun. And then this one, I've been using these receipts. I had bought these receipt books in some antique store or something. This is Coca-Cola in bottles. And I have just done a little cluster and added a little image of flowers, and then a little cluster and image of a bird, and I've added a little tiny Tracy label there. So that is my first signature in my new book, and I have one more signature to go. So let's go ahead and work on that a little bit. I thought that you might enjoy seeing how I let's actually bring that in a little bit. How I actually protect some of these pages that are older. Now I need to just double check here for the size, oh my, the size. Okay, so just a little bit. I think we're going to, whoops. Get back here. Keep those things together, Rhonda. All right, okay, if you insist. Okay, so I am going to trim off just a little bit here. You can use scissors. Scissors are good. Scissors are great. Okay. You can see how this is the natural edging, But you can see also with a bit of wear and tear, I've already covered up a couple of little, a spot here. I've got one here that I'm getting ready to cover because it can be a little more brittle. So I thought, aha, bring my friends along and let's just do this. Super simple. So I've just been taking some of my cutoff papers, you know, that I'm using to trim and whatnot off other pages, and I am just putting them. I'm not trying to be perfect Patty, whoever she is. She's with Perfect Peter, I guess. And they live in their perfect world life all together, and how boring would that be, right? Okay, we're just about, as you can see, my glue stick is just about done for. So it's just a matter, guys, of just covering up around the edges to just give it a little bit more strength. Like I said, it's super, super simple. Super simple, Simon. And you can tell that I am definitely on my last little bit with my with my glue stick there. Glue stick. What did I say? I don't even know. All right, so we just continue around. I've got a few little different papers that I've pulled out so we can kind of make this work. And so it's actually almost as fun as just collaging. It's just you're doing, you know, doing little strips instead. I want to make that, straighten that just a little bit. There again, that's not perfect, but a little bit got caught on there. And let's just continue on. So, you guys, let me share with you, for those of you that are in the process of maybe going to have radiation, my appointment today, and they're so very nice. Everybody is just as sweet as can be. Just wow. It's like, oh man, don't deserve all this wonderful attention, but they just take such good care of you. So it depends on where it is that the treatment or the radiation is being focused as to what you're, you know, how they do it, I suppose. Mine, of course, is on the T4 on my back and then my left breast. And so it's not very dignified, I'll tell you that, guys. It's not terribly dignified, but childbirth isn't all that dignified either. And I went through 5 of those. So anywho, they're very kind, and they get it all set up, and you just lay there and you just have to be quiet and not move. My hands were over my head. You hold on to a thingy, a bar. It's all set up, you know, for your parameters and whatnot. And they came in, they said the first time is the longest because they have to get everything set up correctly for you so that when they're giving you the radiation, you know, it's not going where it shouldn't go. That one didn't want to go. Okay, fine. Then go away. as I have glue stuck now to my fingers. Glue stuck to my fingers. So I was in there, I don't know, it was over half an hour, but they're doing both places at the same time. And I will have a total of, let's see, the doctor told me, this is my radiologist, he said I would have a total of 28 treatments for the breast and 15 for the back. So, so now I only have 27 more treatments, guys. And they're doing the back at the same time that they're doing the breast. And so, so I won't, I won't have to have 15 and then go back for 28 or, vice versa. So that'll be good. Anyway, I'm feeling good. And like I said, they're very kind. They're just, the staff is wonderful. I have nothing but good things to say about the people that, and I have had that when I'm on the other side too. They have two sides here at the cancer center. One side is radiology and one side is chemo. And I've been on both sides now. And they're both fabulous. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, hubby counted it down, and supposedly, let's just do this one. Let's see if we can get one more out of this little bitty glue sticky thingy. We'll see. October, I believe 14 is to be my last treatment, unless something, changes, then, we shall see. I'm going to toss this and get a new glue stick. Alrighty. So, okay. So as you can see, this isn't hard to do. It's not hard at all to do. And it's just adding some extra strength to the page. I have long enjoyed, I love these old book pages. I love, working with them. But at the same time, they do have a tendency over a period of time, they can crack a little bit. This is about as old as I will go as far as paper goes itself. This is still pretty good. I have some that it's really quite brittle, and I wouldn't even attempt it because honestly you'd have to cover the whole thing. This, we can cover the sides and still have a fun page that we can do some things with. Or just, I love just even looking at the old pages. I think they look very cool. So this one I am switching up just a little bit. And this is, I'm honoring Rachel with this particular snipping instead of using my corner rounder, just for something different. I normally use my corner rounder and I'll go back to using that. But I thought this would be fun just for something different. So there's that page. Let's see. I don't want to keep this too long. I want to keep this short. But I wanted to show you, some of the different things that you can do. Okay, so this page comes right to there. And all I did was I glued a piece of fabric, and then I glued on the other side, because this had been turned under, and you can see the back, you know, isn't as vibrant. And I glued another piece of lace, and then I glued, and I used Fabri-Tac for the glue with the fabric, glued a little bit of trim. This is Rick-Rack. And then I stitched a zigzag stitch across to hold it all. I did the gluing of both of these first, and then I stitched it all down. You could use just glue. You don't have to have a sewing machine, so you just need to use a good glue, and then make sure it dries completely, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so we've got a couple of pages there, and then I thought we might just decorate one of these. What do you do with a tiny little page like this? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, how is your day going? I hope that everything is going well, or reasonably well. I know sometimes we get frustrated, don't we, at life's little idiosyncrasies and such. I'm really loving to use the paper on paper, especially my book pages. For some reason, that right now is just really speaking to me. And so I've got a bunch of different ones that I thought I would try to use up a little bit here or there. So, let's see. And I'm trying not to think too much about it, because that's where we get into trouble. Honest and truthfully, you guys. If you just have a few, take a little variety, not a lot. You see, I've just got a little bit here. Put a little bit of variety, and then don't allow yourself to go hunting. No hunting. And just make it work with what you've got. And just do, a little here or a little there. And I think a thin. I'm going to get a little smaller piece of this. And, oh, I kind of like that. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we will be ready for, okay. And these are just old receipts that I have found. You can even get some receipts you can still buy in your office supply and Walmart type that are new, but that you can spray them with coffee or whatever, tea, and age them, and that are thinner, but they can work nicely for, for different things that you want to do. Okay, so let's see. I don't know where this image came from. I honestly have no clue, but I'm using it. It's not fall per se, but why can't it be? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I use it for fall? If I want to, right? And something that's always a good idea, my dears. And actually, I think we'll add just a little bit more here first, and then we're going to add a Tracy label. That's Tracy Fox. We'll just add a little something there, and then I have fussy cut a whole bunch of deliciousness. I've used a lot of these. I'm gonna have to cut some more before too long. All of these would be good. I'm going with it, you know. Why not? That's the whole idea of not thinking too hard about it, but just getting to it and getting her done. Getting her done, my dears. So, yeah. Okay, I do try to kind of keep a teeny bit of semblance of order in my mess, but but it kind of goes to pot pretty quickly. Let's get rid of that glue page and let's get another glue page out. And then with this one, I think what we shall do is we're just going to age this a little bit more just to give that Eiffel Tower. And we'll just go ahead and put some on the back side here as well. You've got all this journaling space here. Keeping in mind, this is a small journal. Like I mentioned before, the whole journal size is about a 4" by 6". I'm not sure what that is in centimeters, but those of you that are better versed in that can help us out there. Now, for this, I want to show you, I've done this before, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. This time, I think we'll just do one. I'm just having fun with this ticket thingy. And I will absolutely coffee dye this. But for right now, I'm just gluing this all over. And then we are just going to make a bit of a tab here. Let's kind of go in the center. Kind of, sort of. Okay. And, okay. Isn't that fun? And then we can do this with our little corners. This or a corner rounder. I'm actually even going to do this on that. So I will take this over and I will coffee dye that, give it a little spritz. I'm going to leave this open. This I'm going to, let's see. I think I'm going to do this. And these are actually I got these cards at an antique store last year, and I think I had started to get them ready to put them in my shop to be able to share, but I'm not 100% sure that I actually did that. So I may not have done that. Now that's a little bit flimsy. So let's go ahead and glue this onto a piece of paper. And it doesn't really, well, heck, we'll just glue it onto this glue page. That'll work. To give it a little bit more sturdiness, a little bit more strength. And then this is going to become a tuck spot. Okay? And I should have glued that actually before, you know how that goes. Do as I say, not as I do. So, all right, let's try this one more time. See if we can get this somewhat close to what we did before. Anyway, these are little cards that I guess they came in cigarette or dishes, or I don't know specifically what this particular one these were in. I fell in love with the cards and I bought a whole bunch of them. Okay. So I'm going to, well, I'll wait to do that. So this time I'm going to use this glue. This is my art glitter glue. And I'm going to do a bead down 2 sides so that it will become a little tuck spot. We shall put that here. There. And then you can see that you can put, say this is some more journaling paper, because you can actually write on this. You have to have a good pen, but you can write on it. And I can tuck that in there just like so. And I've got, look at this. Is this fabulous? Look, this little tiny whatever. And yet we just made it so cool. All right. Okay, guys. I think we are definitely going to call that good for today. I just thought it was fun. I wanted to bring you along with me as I'm continuing to work on these little journals. And I'm just finding these little things are just fun. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous rest of the day. Thank you again for your love. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for joining me. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy to see you, to meet you. Put a comment down below. Let me get to know you. I love it when you guys leave comments. That's how we interact, really. So anyway, love you guys. Till next time. Bye-bye now.